If you're here, you've noticed that we're at war, and we've been at war for a very long time. We're at war with the air because our enemy has poisoned it. We're left with an enemy that we can't see. We don't know who they are. All we know is that they're spraying poison on us every single day. How can we stop it? We're at war with our food. Our enemies have put nothing but poison on the food that we eat. Then they attack the farmers that choose not to poison our food. We are at war with the medical system because those that were meant to heal us are the ones giving us poison, slowly killing us. But you know one thing? They never lied to us. They show us their symbol. So every time we go into their vehicles or through their double doors, we see the double snake. Why wouldn't we think that the snake shown is the true interpretation of who they are? We are at war with the media, the movies, the TV shows, the news, keeping us in perpetual fear, brainwashing us to hate each other, but never look for the real culprit. We're always led to fight each other while they cause the problem, while they cause our suffering, but we blame each other. We're at war with religion because every religion brings us more destruction with their lies and their idol worshiping. We're at war with the justice system because if it is legal to commit injustice, but illegal to commit acts of righteousness, acts of kindness, then that justice system is broken. If it's okay for the justice system to take the house away from an old family because they don't pay their taxes, taking away their family home that they lived in for generations, then that is unjust. We are at war with the whole government. The laws they make do not make our lives better. They make it worse. Think about your life in the past 10 or 20 years. Think about the lives of those you know. Think about the world, this country. Do you think your lives and the lives of your friends have gotten better? If you're a wise person, you will know the answer is no. Incompetence doesn't answer it because it's too accurate, right? Coincidence doesn't answer it either. And I don't believe in luck. So how did it get this bad? And how is it that the ones that are supposed to make it better definitely don't make it better for us? Because if it was, you won't have a problem going to the grocery store, paying your insurance, your taxes, paying for rent or mortgage. And where is your money going? Is it going to help other Americans? Is it going to help the homeless? Is it going to feed people? Is it going to help all those that got destroyed by our new normal in natural disasters? More warfare? Now think about this. You didn't start this war. You didn't even know there was a war. All you wanted to do was live your life, raise a family, be happy. And here you are, a casualty of this war. I mean, we all are. So how can you fight an enemy that is hitting you from all sides? How do you fight an enemy that everyone that you know supports? An enemy that is invisible, but an enemy that is killing you nevertheless. As we speak, they're poisoning you some way, somehow, stealing the money out of your pockets, making you impoverished, driving you insane, making you want to end it all. How do you fight this enemy? Sure, some would say, get guns, but their guns are bigger. Their men are more trained. They have drones, and definitely more weapons we don't know about. They can infiltrate you, your neighbors. So I don't think guns would be quite enough. Some of you might say, get a militia. Get a lot of men with guns. But I'm sure some of you have heard of Waco, Texas, right? And with the media, it's easy to paint you as a villain. So people are cheering your annihilation. Some people may say, prep, have some food stored, maybe enough for a year. Have some animals, be self-sufficient. We've seen what a hurricane can do to prep it. When they wash away your whole homes, your towns, flood you out, or burn down your whole town or city, or drop a train full of poison, right? Or when they burn any of those factories around, where people live with toxic material, they just burn it. So they take away that too. See, I'm not telling you not to have guns, not to be prepared, not to have food, not to be self-sufficient. In fact, I would encourage you to do all that. But what I'm saying is, I need you to realize, like I had to realize, that there was no defeating them with just guns. See, I knew that I couldn't defeat them, but I couldn't give up. So what is the answer that I found? The answer is Yahuwah. See, everything is a distraction. The enemy wants to keep us in fear, keep us working, right? They want us to do everything to keep us distracted from going to Yahuwah. Because they know that once we open the Torah, once we start reading from the beginning, using discernment, all their lies will be unraveled. They have to keep you from the path. Because once you are a child of Yahuwah, they have no power over you. Once you are a child of Yahuwah, all they can do is hurt the flesh. Because your Ruach is eternal. And that scares them. So maybe some of you don't understand what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is that the battlefield that we're seeing, that is presented to us, that is the wrong battlefield. That battlefield is outside. Yes, I know it's scary. That battlefield is your job. It's the food you buy from the grocery store. It's how you take care of your children, your family. So, of course, we're going to put all that effort into that battlefield, right? Because they're trying to make us homeless. They're trying to kill us. But what I'm telling you is, where you need to put more of your energy is in the real battlefield. And that battlefield is within each and every one of us. You see, no one can fight your battles for you. But you can. You can start by just taking the first step. You see what I'm saying? That is the battle that matters. Because if you fall on the enemy's battlefield and you weren't fighting on the real battlefield, then what security do you have? you have on life and you just used it. Now let's look at the real battlefield. That battlefield that's within. That battlefield that you have to combat every single day. That one, the one we're afraid of. Because we have to be honest with ourselves. The ones that we push to the side, that battlefield, because it's too uncomfortable. That battlefield has to be won for you to have the right, the privilege to call yourself a child of Yahuwah. And that battlefield, it's not something that's a skirmish, something that's going to be just won in one sitting. That's why it's a road. Each step you take on that road leads you closer to our Father. So that's why I'm telling you, that other fight is not important. The real one is the reason why our Father sent his only Son, his only Ben. The reason why he sent his only Ben and why his Ben died was so that we can have the weapons, so that we can have the strength, so that we can have the wisdom, the discernment to fight in this battlefield, the real battlefield. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. May Yahuwah barak you and shalom be on your house.